I'm a small business owner, so prior to Obamacare, I would opt not to have health insurance because it didn't really make sense for me since I am fortunate enough to be healthy. So when I looked at the cost as an individual who is healthy, um, I figured it makes sense to roll the dice. And so when Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, was implemented, it was one of the first times that I was actually able to afford health insurance for myself. I feel that the Affordable Care Act provides me this sense of security. But I also know that in the past, I was willing to go without this security. Um, there's an added advantage to know that if I ever became seriously ill or was in a catastrophic car wreck, that I wouldn't have to file for bankruptcy. I'm aware that the number one cause for homelessness is unpaid medical bills and medical costs that someone cannot cover. Um, so, do I feel more secure knowing that I have health insurance? Absolutely. I would say that there's absolutely a sense of security for myself. I know that if something catastrophic happens, I would be covered. There was a time when I would not tell my mother that I didn't have health insurance because her concern was that if something happens, who's going to foot this bill? You would have to file bankruptcy or this or that, kind of projecting catastrophic injury or something if that were to happen. Fortunately, that never happened for me. So, with the Affordable Care Act, I am able to provide for my own insurance. I'm a huge advocate for preventative care. On the larger scale, if we if there are changes to our healthcare system, if I am no longer able to afford the healthcare system as it is right now, there is a group of holistic and wellness practitioners in Orlando who are coming together right now. And we're creating something called Wellando, which is the solution for us on a local level to what do we do if we don't have health insurance. So we're working with small business owners who are then providing their employees with a base of holistic and wellness practitioners options. Options such as acupuncture, yoga, massage, and various things that the small business owner could and would be able to afford if they could not afford health insurance. CROW practice. It stands for Coordinated Response on Wellness. CROW is also an asana yoga pose called Bakasana, as well as CROW the animal has a lot of influence, I'll say, in the development and creation of CROW practice. So I am the president and the founder of CROW. We specialize in primarily bringing yoga to 3 different markets. To personal clients, so we have a pairing specialist who will interview the client, find out what area of town they live in, what specific form of yoga they're interested in practicing. Oftentimes, a lot of our clients have injuries. Another client may specifically be looking for, let's say, Kundalini yoga or Ashtanga yoga, but they don't know exactly what form they're looking for. So rather than, oh, you're a yoga instructor and I would like private lessons, we have a pairing specialist who will pair our private clients with an instructor who is certified within the particular form that they're looking for. Then we have our corporate market, as well as we target the convention and meeting world in Orlando. Yoga plays a huge role in our preventative healthcare, honestly, I believe. It was just in Time magazine that a study that was recently done that yoga prevents cramps. Yoga has so many benefits to physical ailments, to where we're at mentally, to where we're at emotionally. It is proven that after 30 sessions of yoga, depression will begin to alleviate. If someone's suffering from depression, it can be just a few sessions of yoga where they begin to see improvement. But there are numerous benefits to yoga. Alternative and preventative ways is really how communities and humanity took care of ourselves prior to the development of all the pharmaceuticals. We looked to Mother Nature, to medicine being our food. We focused on herbalism. There are other ways to heal ourselves rather than simply taking a pill.